Hey guys, thank you for enrolling in this course. So this course is for those people that is looking to start up their business on creating online courses, or also for those that still thinking of, should I be creating or should I be starting up a business by creating online courses? So in this video, you are going to learn some of the business model that used by some of the famous course instructor, and also you are going to learn how to calculate the return on investment, and also you are going to learn should you start this business full-time or part-time, and also you are going to learn so much of great stuff in this free course. So I will see you inside the video. Take good care.
The very first thing that you need to know about the online course business is the business model. Just like any other businesses, you need to know how it works and how it's able to help you to earn money. Over here, I will talk about 4 different business models that use in online course business. And all of these 4 models are widely used by instructors. So let's start learning. A drip course is when you set a delivery schedule for the content within your course. This means your customer can only access certain parts of your course at a given time. And these are some examples of online course that uses the dripping business model. As you can see over here, the learners progress through the course, contents get delivered to them based on the scheduled time, and eventually they will have access to the full course. So what are the benefits of this business model? Well, some students might get overwhelmed with all the course content presented to them at once. And drip release allows them to delay the release of content so students can learn at the pace that they intended. And drip content is also a very great way to market your course. You can slowly release valuable content to your students over time, and this is able to build student perception of your brand and their trust in you. And you also can build a long-term relationships with your students. Now, let's look at the high-ticket e-learning courses. High-ticket e-learning courses are getting more and more popular nowadays. This type of business model simply means selling a course at a very high price, and typically the price is more than $1,000. A very good example is this Ninja Masterclass Shopify by Kevin David. His course is selling at $997. Just imagine this. He gets to sell hundreds or over thousands of this course within a month. Just imagine this, thousands of students enroll in his course within a month. How much is he going to earn? He is earning more than millions in a year time. So psychologically, a high price item will give customer the perception as this is a good product. And this also applies to a high price e-learning course. So if you price your items at a higher level, people will have a perception that this course is a good course. This course is full of content and also informations. And the next benefit will be you will earn more and you will earn faster. So for example, if you are selling a course at $10, you need to sell 100 units to earn 1,000. But if you are selling a course at 1,000, you only need to sell 1 unit and you are already hitting the 1,000 mark. So a great advice for you guys is that the effort needed to sell a $10 course and a $1,000 course are pretty much similar. So next, we are going to look at the third business model, which is the membership. Membership site may not take as much initial effort to produce, but they take a lot more sustained effort over time. This is because membership sites offer content to the audience gradually and also for a very long period of time. So this is a very good example of a membership site. This membership site is run by Jan Spiller. She teaches astrology. She's offering 3 different type of membership: $4.95 per month, $9.95 per month, and also $19.95 per month. So different pricing will come with different type of services. With membership model, you do not necessarily only focus on providing videos or articles. As you can see over here, she is also providing chat services and also weekly report. By using this business model, new content need to be released every week, fortnightly, or even every single month. So essentially, with membership sites, you are going to produce content regularly over a period of time that you already promised your students. The next business module that we are going to look at is the general price e-learning course. And this is the far most frequent used business module, and I would definitely recommend for those that just started their online course business. So how does this thing works? Let's look at these 3 courses that's selling at Udemy. So the selling price of these 3 courses are at $10.99. How this instructor able to earn by selling so cheap? Just look carefully at the students enrolled in these 3 courses. Over 10,000 students enrolled. Each of these instructors are actually earning more than hundreds of thousands. So the benefit of selling low price is that a lot of people can afford to buy your course. It is a great way to promote yourself, as more people will get to know you through this course. As more people join your course, and you will get to have bigger community. So in the future, if you have new courses, you can sell these courses to your community that you already built. And that time you can choose either you want to set the price at $10.99 or sell them at $199. So it is up to you. So let's recap on what we have just learned. So there are 4 business models that we can use in starting up our online course business: the dripping model, the high ticket learning, the membership model, the general pricing business model. So a task for you before we move on, just have a thought on each of these business model and write down the best model that suit the topic that you plan to teach. And next, we are going to look at the ROI, return on investment. So, will it be worth to invest your time and money into this business? Let's learn more. First of all, let's look at the investment that you need to put in. So the equipment such as like a microphone, webcam will cost you around $300 or lesser. Audio and video editing software will cost you around $200. So the total investment will be around $500. Just keep in mind that all of this equipment can be reused for the next 3 to 5 years or beyond that. So it will be one-off investment for the next 3 to 5 years. So if you divided it to 3 years, a month of investment is only $14. So it is just a price for maybe a McDonald's set, you see. So it is very, very cheap investment. So let's say that you are selling your course at $199. And every month you only get to sell, 10 units. So every 3 days you will get to sell 1 unit. So at the end of the month, you get to sell around 1,990. So the formula to calculate ROI will be earning minus the cost of investment and divide by the cost of investment. So we earned 1,990. So minus, and our cost is 500. So we will minus 500, and we are going to divide by the cost of investment, which is 500. So the return on investment is 298%. What in this world can give you such a huge return in a month? And by the way, the $500 of cost of investment is spread out through 3 to 5 years. So the return is actually much more higher than this. Holy crap, what in the world will give you such a huge return? So this is pretty much how you are going to calculate the return on investment on this online course business module. So let's have a recap on what we have just learned. So the online course business module are able to yield high return on investment, and this is due to the low investment needed in starting up and also the high demand in e-learning. So I have a task for you now. Calculate what is the return on investment if you are selling your online course at below pricing $990, $99 and $999, and your investment is at $500. Now, let's look at the potential of online course business. Just like starting up any business, we need to look at how potential of the business in making money. And this can be done by doing research. You are in luck today as I have already done all the works for you. Let's look at what I got for you today. The worldwide e-learning market is projected to be worth $325 billion in 2025. In 2017, approximately 77% of US corporations use online learning. In 2017, 67% of US companies offer learning opportunities via smartphones. E-learning increases retention rates by 25% to 60%, and this is from techjury.net. So another stats from techjury.net as well. E-learning for companies grew by a stunning 900% between 2001 and 2017. E-learning has led to an increase in income for 42% of US organizations. A survey of 2,500 companies found that those with comprehensive training program have 218% higher revenue per employee and 24% higher profit margins. IBM saved approximately $200 million after switching to e-learning. So another stats released by Udemy, which is the largest online course marketplace in the markets, show that Rob courses have reached nearly 120,000 students and exceeded 2.8 million in total earning. Victor, 52,000 Udemy students with nearly 900,000 of income. And also Alun, courses have accessed by nearly 47,000 Udemy students, and he has learned $650,000. So this is the potential earning that you can achieve as well. So your task for now is to estimate how much will you be earning in a month with the selling price and also selling units per month. So if you are selling your online course at $99 and you get to only sell 30 a month. If you are selling your price at 199 units and you only get to sell 20 in a month. And if you sell your course at a price at 999 units and you get to sell 10 units as well. So by doing this calculation, you get to actually see yourself how potential is this business model. Picking the topic for your first course is not really on figuring out what you can teach, but it should be more on what you should teach first. If you know a topic very well, you will have tons of courses that you could start putting together immediately. If you choose a topic that you are not very familiar with, but the market demand might be there, you need to spend a lot of time in studying, doing research, read books before you can complete a course. And this will take months of effort. So the challenge is figuring out in which field should you be mastering in. The very first mistake that I made when I first started up my online course business is that I am like MacGyver. For you guys that do not know who is MacGyver, he is the man that knows every single thing on the earth. I create courses that I am not familiar with, but because the demand is there. And thus I cannot really create a course that high in quality and also value. And I got like bad feedback and rating from my students, and it actually affect my revenue. So my advice for you is to start a course where you can have the biggest impact. The main goal of creating a course is how you can best solve the problem your audience has. And in order to develop the best solutions, you need to understand what are the problems that your audience face. So there are 3 questions that I would like you to ask yourself to evaluate whether your course topic is worth pursuing or not. The first question is, am I really interested in this topic enough to spend weeks or even months of creating, marketing, and also promoting it? Do I actually have the enough knowledge about the topic to teach each others? Is there any audience for my topic? If you want to ask me, I would say passion always over money. When you have the passion in doing something, you will definitely able to create a great course with very high values. And with great contents and values, it will come great revenues. So next, we are going to talk about, should you actually start your business full-time or part-time? Starting up a business will never be easy. It takes time to build, it needs money to build, and you definitely will face failure down the road. And I'm not talking about days or even weeks that this process will take. I am talking about months or even years that a business may take before you start to earn your very first dollars. So the best way to answer these questions, should you start your business part-time or full-time, is if you have the time to build the business, the money to spend on your business, your daily expenses, and also you have the heart to take failure down the road for as long as the duration that it needs to take, then you should go for full-time. If you do not have what it takes, start your business part-time. It is just that simple. We need to expect the unexpected. Very fortunate that with the online business course model, you can start building your online business on a part-time basis. All you need to do is just to organize your time. To complete a course, you need to spend at least a good 3 hours a day for a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks if you are a beginner. And you do not actually need to wait 3 to 6 months to start seeing money to coming in. With my startup online course program, you can start generating revenue on your first 60 days after your course launch. I do understand how tough will it be to start something part-time, especially if you have family commitment and also other things to do. But the thing is that you only need to produce a course, and the course itself will make money automatically for you, even though when you're asleep. And this is one of the reasons why I am into online course business. As long as I publish my course, and it will be in the market for as long as the internet is there. And thus my course will help me to generate money 24 hours and 7 days a week. And my potential earning is also never end. Next, we are going to look at niche or general topic. So should you be targeting the niche or the general markets? Before we go deep into this, let's learn a bit on the definition of niche and general. A niche topic can be defined as a topic that focusing on a target group of people. A general topic can be defined as a topic that focusing on a general group of people. So for example, weight loss is a general topic and it can be niched down to weight loss for women. It can be further niched down to weight loss for elderly women. And it also can be further niched down to weight loss for elderly women after 60s. So what can we learn from here? Alright, the more niche market you target, the lesser people that will be available for you to sell to. Yes, so just let me repeat this again. The more niche market you are targeting, the lesser people that will be available for you to sell to. Let's do a quick test of these three keywords. Weight loss for women, and also weight loss for women after 60 on Google and compare the search results. So as we can see over here, the search results are the highest on the keywords weight loss and lowest on weight loss for women after 60. And this also means that lesser people are searching for the keywords woman after 60. So does this mean that I should not go for niche markets? No, people nowadays are searching for more specific solution to their problems. So some of the benefits of choosing a niche markets are you can establish your brand much more easier on the niche due to lesser competitors. Your products are highly focused on a specific population and therefore it will be much more easier for you to do marketing. By targeting a general topic such as weight loss, you will face a lot of competitors. But by saying so, the advantages of having a general topic will be you get to sell to a much more larger populations. As a beginner, I would suggest you to go for a sub-niche topic. For example, weight loss for women instead of weight loss for women over 60 or just a general keywords weight loss. If you are creating a course for weight loss for women over 60, the population will be much more lower, and also women that are over 60, they might not even know how to use Google or search for such information on Google. Another good strategy to drive revenue or traffic to your online course is that you produce a general course for free and to attract people to join in, as this will be a great way to generate free traffic to your course. And then what you can do is you can create a more niche course and sell it to these students. So in this lecture, we have looked at the overview of the advantages and disadvantages of niche and general topic. What you need to do now is to decide should you go for a niche or general topic. In this lecture, you are going to learn all the presentation methods for your course. The lecture format has a big impact on how your student will learn, and the most effective courses use a mix of different formats. So there are 3 videos format. You can choose to create a talking head, screencast or slide presentation. So it is all depending on the content you are teaching in an individual lecture. You should pick the lecture format that will provide the best visual and able to deliver the lecture's message. So the first one, talking head. Talking head is great for building trust and credibility. You can use talking head for an intro video, intro or summary of a section. Or you also can use it to share a story, or when your course need a face-to-face demo such as cooking or doing any exercises. Next, slides. You can use slides in your course video as well. I have joined an online course that teaches how to create an awesome online course. And the course contains 99.9% of his course is on slides presentation only. And guess what? He is selling at $999. And tons of people are buying it. So it is not about how fancy is your content, it is about the value of the content. And in fact, the whole presentation that you are watching now is made by slides. Screencast. If you are teaching courses like how to use a software, how to build an apps, pretty much a course that need to get students to follow along, showing them how to use particular programs or programming languages, then screencasting is the way to go. So in this lecture, you have learned the 3 presentation format for your course. What I would like you to do now is to think of which format that your course is best to be presented and start putting down some of the notes or the content of your course. So you have learned the difference between a niche and general topic. What is next? In this lecture, you will learn about some of the criteria that make a topic stand out. The first one, solutions. Your course needs to be a solution for others' problem. You need to structure your course in a way that after your students finish off your course, their problems are solved. So some good pointers for you. What are the problems that you are trying to solve in your course? Will the problem solved at the end of the course? Point number 2, simplicity. You do not need to create a course like the way you write a thesis. Remember, your students are here to learn from you, and most of them do not have the prior knowledge regarding the topic that you are teaching. Well, that's why they are here to learn from you. So keep things simple and to the point. Number 3, painkiller and medicine that cure. Painkiller is a medicine that temporarily masks the pain or problem. But a medicine that cure is able to solve the problem forever. This point is strongly related to point number 1, where you need to create a course that is able to cure the problem instead of just temporarily masking it. Last but not least, more does not necessarily mean good. A 7 hours long, boring, irrelevant course will not be selling as good as a 60 minutes high value content course. So next, I will list down some of the evergreen topic that you can have it as a reference as you're deciding on what topic you should be going for. Software and tools. This is the area that worried me the most when I just started my online course. I do not have any skill or knowledge in recording and also in video editing. I read nearly every blog, website, watch every single YouTube video on how to record and edit a video. And I ended up buying a bunch of craps that I do not need. And I'm very serious about this. If you are looking to make a course with the same quality of the movie Avengers, this is not for you. The only things that you need to record a great voice and video is by using your smartphone. And yes, a lot of instructors are still using their smartphone to record their video. Well, I know some of the experts told you that you need to buy a webcam, a fancy microphone in order to have the best video quality. And they will put a link so that you can click on it and buy it, and he will earn the commission from you. Do you know that the current smartphone can record a better video than the webcam? Do you know that your phone can record a better voice than the microphone that costs you hundreds of dollars? So just get your smartphone and start recording your course now. Unless in the future you want to have a proper setup like a mini studio, then you shall invest more on the equipment. As a beginner, all you need is a laptop and a smartphone to get started. For video editing software, we have Filmora, we have Camtasia, we have DaVinci, we have iMovie, we have Adobe. I am currently using Adobe Premiere as my movie editing software. Well, there are tons of functions in this software, and apparently one of the software that used in editing some of the Hollywood movie is Adobe Premiere. Holy crap, it might be very complicated to use. Well, we are not going to produce any Hollywood movie, so there are only a couple of functions that I normally use most of the time, such as cut, paste, and also transitions. So just remember to keep things simple. What about audio editing software? The top 3 audio editing software that I would recommend to anyone is Audacity. It is super easy to use and it has most of the function as others paid software.